Damn. It feels weird to be back.
Hello there.
I know it's been a hot minute since I've uploaded anything, but hey, here I am, back, ready, and just, well, dealing with more bullshit, I suppose.
Again, this couldn't happen.
YouTubers nowadays have been tearing each other apart like animals, while your boy just sits there and observes. But while I was, observing, at that moment, I actually started thinking to myself and said, you know what? That shit sounds fun. I'm going in. Now, I know most of you already know the huge controversy surrounding Pokimane and just a Gundam, but I'm not really gonna cover the Pokimane situation, but I'm mostly gonna be covering a video from a certain YouTuber called Poyo, or aka for most of you OGs out there, Aria Rose. Now, I'm gonna be calling her Aria throughout the video because I remember her through the Aria Rose days, and that's a video on its own. But honestly, that's like the only name I can remember. We're going to be covering her video titled, Just a Gundam is Not a Good Guy. Now, take note, just because this video is simply existing does not mean I have a personal problem with Aria or anybody mentioned in this vid. I'm only analyzing the video while sharing my own opinions while giving some constructive criticism. No more, no less.
Who would have thought I'd be making a commentary video, especially one defending Pokimane, who I've previously criticized.
Now I know most of you are a little confused, so let me give you guys a little bit of background. Aria Rose used to in fact be a commentary YouTuber. I guess in a sense she still is. But the only downside to her is that her commentary videos don't really last long. As soon as she gets backlash, whether it be a little bit of backlash or a huge tidal wave of backlash, she'll delete the commentary videos within an instant. She did this to her previous Mercy videos, and she did it to her most, recent videos, is the whole Pokimane criticism that she mentioned before. The thing is with her, she keeps deleting her videos instead of actually owning up to the criticism, or actually at least taking some notes from some people that are not even talking shit about her, but giving her legit criticism. Like, in my personal opinion, I honestly believe that she's afraid of criticism in a sense.
Cue the monotone men talking shit about her while disguising it as criticism.
Shit. Now, Pokemon has got herself into a little controversy recently, which doesn't really surprise me. She's kind of notorious for being a dumbass. Pokemon is this fucking thought who dicks around on Twitch.
Hey, I know that dude. That's Diesel Patches. Now, Diesel has always portrayed himself as an asshole in all of his videos. It's always this I don't give a fuck vibe he carries out. It doesn't really matter if you're a man or a woman. He's kinda like that to literally everyone he does a video on. You probably wouldn't know that because you don't watch Diesel Patches, but well, yeah, I just figured. I'm just putting in context, that's all.
Anyways, about the drama, I ended up watching the whole video Poki was reacting to, made by a YouTuber named Gundam, and it's literally a drawn-out 20 minutes of him calling Poki a thought, while also making fun of her supporters' tweets.
Anyway, on the 17th, I posted up some stuff here. As you can see, it's about simps. Simps basically enable thoughts. I saw your 1K donations to our last stream. That's crazy, bro. I'm still below the top 10 donations. Poke Squad. Donated a little less this month because 4 months of rent were overdue, but still gotta do it. Poke Squad.
Really? That's it? Okay, anybody with at least 2 brain cells in their heads would know that the man is just joking. Gundam's content usually revolves around making fun of stupid people, addressing the bullshit our society throws at us, and general Twitch stuff such as this. And to be honest, I think the whole situation is just laughable. I mean, come on. Whether it be joke or not, and for his sake I hope it is, everyone knows that if you spend your rent money, the same money that's supposed to keep a roof over your head, to a Twitch streamer, you're automatically dumb. That's a very dumb thing to do. Now, it's a very sip thing to do at that, honestly, especially in this context. So I'm trying to figure out, Aria, what's the point that you're trying to make? You make it as though that he's just calling Pokimane a thought and just insulting her friends, but no, it's actually a general reason why you want to laugh at something like that. I mean, come on, I would laugh at that too if I saw it. Whether it be a joke or not, or just satire, I would honestly think of it as a very funny and dumb thing to do.
Rambles on about an obvious bait post of a man claiming to be going homeless just to donate to Pokimane, as well as some tweets memeing that she was ignoring them and how much they wanted to go on dates with her. The comments underneath are all shitposting, clearly a joke.
Yep, but Gundam still made the video for satire purposes. I'm pretty sure he didn't mean actual ill will towards Poki or her fans. Again, that's kind of like the main point of his vid. It's for satire, it's for laughs, it's for jokes.
If you've been on Twitter, these comments are a dime a dozen and hardly believable. He also gets super triggered about other things like Poki being cute and having fun.
Literally, Pokimane can just do this. This, and 7.3 million people watch it on TikTok. I spent hours today trying to figure out how to make faces on a goddamn program. And she's just like, okay guys, here goes puffy cheeks. Ooh, ooh, Fortnite dance, woo! God, it's the age of the simp. Men are so disgustingly weak. If an alien race came here to take us over, we fucking lose.
He acts as if people who like this content are morons because he puts so much time and effort into his 3D model animation.
Okay, first of all, how is he getting triggered by that? I still can't believe you actually think he's being serious. And I highly doubt that he thinks that people are stupid for watching Pokimane's TikToks. I mean, I'm pretty sure he's gonna make fun of it though, but I highly doubt that he thinks they're stupid. I mean, I myself hate TikTok, but I don't really consider people idiots for liking the shit. I mean, come on, it's like common sense right there.
Look, I'm sorry, but I'd rather watch a cute-ass girl dancing, making adorable faces, or playing games than some boring dudes filled with negativity.
Psh, you're one to talk about negativity.
I took a look at his Twitter, and judging by Gundam's tweets, he just really has a thing against women. If you don't believe me, he also tweeted this. Oh yes, let's support a man who starts his video with this comment.
In London, where I'm from, Pokimane is a 2 or maybe a 3 out of 10 on a good day. Without makeup, she legit looks like a Gaul from Fallout, and shame on you if you spend even a dime on this thought.
The best type of criticism, shaming a woman's appearance straight off the bat when you have the personality of an uncut, uncleaned dick. You know, it stinks.
Okay, if you actually pause her video and read the tweet, you'll know that it's about the Batwoman show on the CW and how Gundam believes that the female fans or the SJWs are mostly gonna blame men for the show's cancellation. And far as the tweet itself, he hasn't really said anything hateful towards women, so again, it looks like you're just pulling this completely out of your ass. And far as Manix, I don't really watch his videos, but I've seen like half of it to know that majority of his content is just him bashing on DSP, the same way he did the Pokimane in the clip that you just showed. Now, you probably haven't noticed it, but the YouTubers that you've shown in your video portrayed themselves in a douchebaggery type of way, and it's usually for comedic effect. I figured that somebody as smart as you would probably be able to see that, but I guess not then.
This time, he thought it was a good idea to try and fool a 20-year veteran lawyer who's also been in academia for 7+ years. If this cockroach/pig hybrid would have done an ounce of research, he would have known that trustees like Mrs. James over here want straight answers. They don't want to hear you use 20 words when 5 will do.
So, if Manix roasted DSP for his appearance, what makes you think Pokimane would be any different? I just think you're triggered by the word thought. That's all that is. You're just triggered by the word thought. And it would make sense for you to actually be triggered by the word thought.
On. She even posted this as a response on the video, which I think is entirely true. I'll give you guys a second to read it. The part that people are mostly upset about is her mentioning that sponsors should not be seeing a man like this making content bringing her down and be like, yeah, this is something we should give money to. The criticism is about bringing in sponsors or livelihood, which is a solid discussion. Personally, I don't think it's the classiest move, but I understand what she's saying and why she was upset. Realistically, should dudes be getting money by calling women thoughts and making fun of them for 20 minutes? For encouraging the shaming of their appearance? I don't think so.
Well, yeah, of course. She shouldn't have gone after her sponsors. Now, I don't know about you, but I wouldn't go out of my way and mess up someone's livelihood because they didn't like what they said over the internet. Now, if I was her, I would have probably contacted Gundam directly on the matter. But that would really be it, pretty much. Now, as far as guys making videos about calling girls thoughts every 5 minutes, you really gonna pull that card out? There's like literally a woman on YouTube teaching other women how to become Thanos. Now, if you ask me, that sounds just as bad, if not worse, than the whole dudes calling girls thoughts.
And I can completely see why she said that, especially in the heat of the moment. The thing about Pokimane is that she's a pretty easy target for drama. She has a huge platform, she wears clothes like yoga pants, which some men deem thoughty even though they're normal.
Yoga pants aren't inherently thoughtish or evil, it's how you use them at the end of the day. A wise man once said, with great power comes great responsibility.
She makes cute TikToks, which some men apparently don't like, and she streams a crap ton, meaning she makes mistakes that are broadcasted to the world. Gundam even goes on like a gleeful 10-year-old about how happy he is that hateful men and pick-me girls wrecked her.
Pokey got wrecked, and I had to do nothing. That's what makes it great.
Yeah, they wrecked her because it's easy content to boost their views. You may think you've come out looking like the good guy, but you really don't. The point is, I understand the discussion of bringing in sponsorships and livelihood, but it's gone so far as to be used for a misogynistic agenda and is barely about the thing Pokey said. It's no longer a discussion for a lot of these people, it's to fuel their hatred of her, or women in general.
Did you actually watch the whole video? I have a feeling that you didn't. How about we play the rest of that clip, shall we?
It's kind of like a guy setting out to fight you, and then he slips and falls and knocks himself out on a dumpster. Oh man. And for a minute, I kind of felt bad for Pokey. But then I rewatched this and remembered she sent people to try and cancel me on so many levels, including with my sponsor.
Gundam never portrayed himself as a hero or the good guy. He was a victim of circumstance at best. I really like how you're turning this whole thing into a sexism issue, even though it really isn't. Pokimane made a bad call and ruined someone else's sponsorship because she was so butthurt at the joke/criticism she was receiving. No more, no less. Is it really that difficult to understand? Is it really?
If you're thinking of leaving a hate comment, please at least sub to my Patreon. Thank you, and talk to you guys in the next one.
I would, but earlier you disabled the likes and the comments. And I can't even watch the video now because your video has been pretty much listed on private. Yet again proving my point that you are in fact afraid of criticism. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is all she wrote. Now, at the end of the day, I like both content creators. I like Just a Gundam, I like Pokimane. I've subbed to Gundam, I watch Pokimane streams now and again, and I've even followed her on Twitter. But at the end, it's basically just criticism. Pokimane did wrong by screwing over another content creator, and I honestly think the most honorable thing for her to do is to in fact apologize. But more than likely we're not gonna be getting that, are we? Well, shit, I guess. And as for just a Gundam, dude, I hope you're doing well as far as the whole sponsorship thing. I hope everything is pulling together nicely, at least for you. Oh, and one more thing before I sign off. Aria, if you're somehow watching this, I'd like for you to know that running away from criticism by deleting your videos or changing your name doesn't really erase anything. If you're gonna make commentary videos, then be prepared for the criticism that comes with it. You remind me of a metaphor: all bark, no bite. If you're going to criticize, then criticize. Don't run away with your tail between your legs. And you know what? I think this clip kinda sums it all up.
He keeps using my name and then he keeps ducking me. I mean, if you're gonna talk shit, then don't duck. If you're gonna talk, then back it up. If you're gonna be a bitch, then run like a bitch.